All right. I'm gonna turn up this volume. Okay. Check, check, check. Okay. So, just gonna be looking for um. I'm sorry, I missed my train of thought. Time to do the analysis for the weekly plan. So, let's do let's do this. Let me look at last week's flows first. Give me view. So this is the whole week's flow. Um, we had that nice move down on Friday, so obviously flows were really bearish on net and Tide and the Dow Jones, and Russell is kind of bullish there, selling puts with some calls. And QQQ was also bearish. So I'd expect some sort of continuation down. If we gap down today or something like that at the new week open, then obviously we'll still look for longs, but we'll just wait and confirm those things with some obvious SMT. So yeah. But looking at the monthly, we've yeah, nothing really interesting there yet. Weekly, so we did come and tap down into this fair value gap. Which day did we do that? At the start of the week. So we have this weekly fair value gap that's been so far respected. We also have some lower ones. This is a confirmed market structure shift here on the Dow, so that looks pretty good. Daily, let me go back to even some notes here. Weekly MRS, fair value gap being respected so far. But if we look at the Dow Jones, this is similar levels. We do have some smooth lows there. No fair value gaps here so far in the daily, just these same weekly levels. Some big old wicks here. And no inefficiencies here to care about. That. Lots of old stuff in here that got tapped into. Looks like that's already been tapped into. Okay. So yeah, nothing there on the daily. There we have the 4 hour. We do have a nice fair value gap inefficiency here still unfilled. And then quite a big one here. We'll kind of leave that open for now though. But yeah, I would still consider these maybe some equal. Yeah, I would still consider this as like a support resistance area. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely still a possible level of interest here. We did shift above his high, but we've taken it out. It's pretty strong. Um, just off the top of my head, though, I mean, it does seem like the SMT we had, it does seem like we would want to go for some sort of low, just off of the top of my head, like, oh, I guess there's an SMT here with this bottom here. But anyways, so yeah, there's a nice 4 hour here. Looks like we're getting some SMT. But yeah, there is this level down here. I'm sure we created SMT down there though, possibly. On the 1 hour, we do got some relative equal lows here. This is basically a fair value gobble setup. So yeah, I would still think that this would want to come down and take this low at some point soon. It looks like this is like an obvious support resistance soup area. So yeah, I mean, this is just all hard time frame stuff. I think this is definitely going to be an area for a reaction. We have some, pretty sure we have some SMT here on the higher time frame. So got to keep that in mind. But if we're bullish on the higher time frame, I mean, okay, over. I need to zoom out and kind of look at everything. Oh yeah, we do have. Yeah, boom. Yeah, so we have SMT there, and we never met any targets yet, so I would actually expect this to still be bullish on a higher time frame. And yeah, so far bearish SMT playing out. I think we would want to go for some sort of low or create some sort of SMT if we don't have some right here. Do we have some there? Just quickly. Boom. We got some bullish SMT there on NASDAQ. So yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see ES not make us like not make a lower low, but there technically that is a very bullish S&T there. So now we're just waiting for the next low here. We had one, a small time frame one here, but so far we already have one. But yeah, anyways, we shifted up, shifted up, coming back. We got this high here, this high here, and Nasdaq came above this high. So to me, it's not technically bearish yet. Anyways, trying to figure out too many things right now. Just need to stick to the analysis. So yeah, we got a shift there. We still got bearish flows playing out, but we did take out some liquidity here. I would expect this smooth low to also be taking. Maybe we bounce, maybe we like have a little new week opening gap up and then we come down, swing this, and then we go up or something like that. But yeah, technically, this is SMT right here. Nasdaq relative strength. So yeah, I'd honestly look for maybe a long in here. Yes. Yeah, technically this was a weird SMT here. So yeah, if this takes us out, that makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm looking at this on the YM, looking for bullish SMT on YM with the others. Also, it's in a fair value gobble area too. So yeah, it looks pretty clean. I think this will be a nice long for later possibly. If not, then yeah, we'll be wrong and we'll have to look for this or something else. But technically there was SMT here, so I don't think it needs to come lower. It could, and that wouldn't invalidate anything. I'm talking about ES NASDAQ longs, so I like that level. There's no need to really zoom in too much more. Maybe just a view the SMTs or something. So yeah, let's go to Russell since we're kind of on the same page here with everything. Yeah, Russell did bounce from that fair value gobble area and manipulated lower, much lower than everything else. Took out these smooth highs, but it just created more. Took out these relative equal highs in here. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah, just a lot of gaps in here. Okay. That was a soup short up there. Big move down. And we got some SMT here. Nope. Oh, with this low. Yeah, so we'll probably get SMT here on Russell. Looks like it wants RTY SMT. Okay, last. So yeah, I mean, look for the big soup of this high, maybe another short, and then, relong that. I'm just going to keep it super simple. Not going to overanalyze all this price action. But on the daily, we have these fair value gap, or these gaps here. This is there's a big gap here on Monday. So I'm just going to mark that out at least. Oh man. Make that white. So this is a gap. We've got a 4-hour that got respected here. We've got new week opening gap. Really likely that this could easily bounce here. So I think longs, it could, honestly, at the open, it could just gap up. Would not be surprised. Let me quickly check the currencies are open now. Cool. Okay, but yeah, this is definitely a bounce area on the higher time frame, especially if we get SMT. We've got relative equal lows right here. So maybe that's the soup long for the fair value gobble pattern trade. Mark that out. Yeah, that's clearly relative equal lows here. Very, very clearly. And there's the order block. So very clean long setup here. Honestly, it might even happen today. So I'm actually going to set an alert here for it to break this low there. Actually, no, I'm just going to let it come down there. Cool. Yeah, fair value gobble long setup there on Russell. Very clear. Okay. Yes. Weekly, daily. Quickly, just the monthly. Okay, nothing much. Weekly, blah, 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 not much. Daily. Oh, let me look at it real quick. So we do have a nice relative equal low fair value gap here. So we're going to mark that out. This is a 4-hour. Gonna set an alert down here in case I miss this. Looks like there's a 4-hour fair value gap there too. Okay, nice big bearish fair value gap shift there. Big gapping happening. Same fair value gobble setup, so exact same setup there. And then the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we got also relative equal lows, also. All right, easy money, man. Easy money, man. Daily. Tested that pool. 4 hour gap there. I'm just going to delete that. Support resistance area. Highs and lows. Super ugly there. 4 hour. There was a 4 hour fair value gap here. Got respected. Lots of junk in here. There's some zone in there. So far we're resouping all this liquidity. There's a lot of liquidity here. Same thing. Same thing here. This is more support resistance. Man. On the 1 hour, yeah, it's super clean there. So yeah, it makes sense to soup this. This is an order block here. Is it going to take it out? I don't know. Not as clear as the other charts. But quite the big gap down there. Huge shift down there. Big pool of liquidity. This was the order block in here. So it makes sense that it would probably bounce here too. Doesn't need to, but it could. And this is all technically super clean to bounce. This is the fair value gobble order block. It could come all the way down to the bottom of it. Hopefully it stays within the 50% of it. Let's make that orange. You can see here it tapped perfectly almost onto that CE of it. So yeah, I'd expect this could easily be a gap up this week. We'll see. But yeah, ES into a fair value gobble or block right now as we speak. Could easily Sunday open longs on NQ or ES possibly. We'll have to look at this low here. Why I made the low here, everyone made the low. So nothing confirmed yet. But yeah, once YM takes out that low, I mean, that's all going to make sense for long. Super easy. All right, so NASDAQ. Yeah, this is looking good for longs, is what I'm saying. Obviously, we need SMT and other stuff, but just for the higher time frame, it's looking good. Otherwise, if we're still bearish, then yeah, I'd look for the lows. So yeah, because we'd be looking at YM for that. Yeah, YM. If we're not going to bounce here, then yeah, we're going to, consume these lows again. Or go even lower. But we'll see. Don't think that's going to happen. All right, NASDAQ. Oh, wait. Let's strike SPY for easy levels. SPY had these smooth highs as well. Support resistance type of an area, kind of like that. But we'll just mark it like that because it goes all the way back here. And this can go a little bit lower. Boom, there we go. And that's kind of the same exact thing happening here. Oops. Kind of that balanced price range with two order blocks lining up. fair value gobble sort of a setup, not necessarily the real fair value gobble, but it's very similar, so it could still work, especially if there's SMT. And not much else to say there, except yeah, we've just made lower highs. QQ, we'll check the SMTs later. As for NASDAQ, we've been doing these same fractal shorts. Honestly, this is just so clean. It just looks like we're fractal shorting this. All right. So going to the weekly on NASDAQ, we never took out that high. We took this high out barely. Lots of stuff on here. Not much to say. Monthly, we haven't taken out any highs or lows. Last week we did take out the high, but it was a bullish week. And yeah, let's see, nothing much here. There was a little daily inefficiency here. Dude. There's a little inversion there. I don't know if I'm serious, I'll take it, but it's there. Alright, so the 4 hour, yeah, we do have a big fair value gap. We've already traded below it, closed below it. But either way, I don't really care too much yet about it. This 4 hour got respected, SMT, SMT, SMT. Oh shit. So yeah, we got a daily inversion there. We've got inside of that daily inversion is a lot of liquidity, highs and lows. Maybe on the 1 hour it looks cleaner. Yeah, there you go. Go to highs, lows. So yeah, we're resouping this. Somewhat of a fair value gobble setup, not super clean, just like ES, where it's just kind of like a balanced price range here. But yeah, I mean, the target for a big short like this, I mean, you can see it here, but it just came down to the next order block. So, which is this. So kind of interesting. But yeah, it seems like this could be another long. Same thing, same thing. Just gonna look for SMT to get long. At least on the higher time frame, that's what I'm saying. We'll still zoom in and look at everything still. Same as ES, just need bullish T, get long, get longs. I'll have to look for small time frame to look for shorts if they are ever. No, I just don't see it. QQQ also took out that high very clean. And it's at the same level with the same liquidity, so very similar. Comes down to the order block in here. So yeah, could easily bounce here. All right. And back to the flow. QQQ, bearish continuation flow, bearish continuation with Russell, with bullish. Bullish flow and Russell. So I'm going to look for the Russell long. Definitely, that's definitely the play of the week, I think. RTY long as the play of the week, or soon at least, for as S&T long. Yeah, easy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for the weekly profile, I would expect a bullish week. Oh man, is it really gonna do that? Is this gonna do this too? The heck? Just a bullish week could literally be the bottom. What the heck? I just got rid of that. Dang it, dude. Seems like the higher time frame. Seems like the is gonna be. So it looks like a very bullish week ahead. Otherwise, shorts lower or no trades. Oh no. Otherwise, trades until clear bearish lows and price pops up without bullish flow. Flow analysis, bullish divergence from IWM. Everything else bearish continuation flows, but doesn't necessitate bearish. Power of three, yeah, just the fair value gobble. Cool, that's basically it. I don't really need to put anything else there. Cool. Um, so just looking at everything really quick. So yeah, we're looking for. Oh man, why isn't this syncing? Not. Why do I have to save this every time? Is it here? Auto saving is on. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, this is a swing low here that I would expect YM to SMT. So SMT below this low is going to be obvious. We've already made it into this low. So technically it's already happened, but with all the technical setups here, it does seem like we would probably want to go lower for just slightly on some of these, especially since even on the smaller time frame, there's no bullish SMT yet either. So I'd want to see both. And on the regular index charts, let's look at those, see if there's anything we're missing. Dow Jones, Dow Jones did create SMT there. Probably could have gone long right into the close there. So yeah, technically we do have SMT already, though I would like to see this fair value gobble setup play on the Russell, and the Russell's the one with the bullish flow. So right now I'm trusting the indices more, though the S&P is real there on the Dow Jones. So yeah, I think that's the plan. It's pretty simple, just looking for S&Ts into key time frames. So we can kind of put this away. And now I can correctly display these dang charts. Um, so yeah, dollar and oddly enough, the euro is heading lower, which is exactly what we were looking to see. We want to see a soup of these lows while the pound or the dollar actually hold. Um, Dollar looks pretty bullish there, sweeping these lows. This is an inverted chart, just looks a little easier for me, and sort of like a V bottom. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'd expect it to definitely come take this low out if euro's gonna keep dumping. So I want to put some money in my forex broker to catch a swing long on that. Other than that, crypto looks like pretty bullish. Took out those relative lows there. Looks like we could swoop down a little bit lower, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it. All right, adios.